Heart attack, stroke, the silent killers that strike in minutes. All it takes is a blink of an eye, and you might see a healthy person suddenly collapse, eyes wide open in shock, mouth twisted to one side, and they never wake up again. Did you know? Heart attacks and strokes claim the lives of more than 17 million people around the world every year. That is more than the number of deaths caused by war, natural disasters, and traffic accidents combined. Even more terrifying, just a 5-minute delay can lead to complete and irreversible damage to the brain and heart. What is silently killing us like this? Could it be the everyday foods we eat, or those seemingly harmless habits slowly turning our hearts and brains into ticking time bombs? And the most shocking part is, 80% of the causes come from our own eating habits and daily lifestyle choices that we often consider to be harmless. What exactly is a heart attack or stroke? Let's find out right now. A heart attack, known in medical terms as a myocardial infarction, happens when the coronary artery, the vessel that supplies blood to the heart, becomes completely blocked, cutting off the oxygen supply. The heart stops beating, and without immediate medical attention, death can occur within minutes. A stroke is a sudden interruption of blood flow to the brain, either from a blocked artery or a ruptured blood vessel. This can lead to paralysis, coma, or even brain death. Both are silent killers. They strike fast and with devastating impact. What causes heart attacks and strokes? Artery blockage, caused by cholesterol, plaques, blood fat, and clots that prevent blood from flowing freely. High blood pressure, known as the silent killer, it is responsible for 70% of all heart attacks and strokes. Obesity and lack of physical activity. A sedentary lifestyle weakens the heart and reduces blood circulation. Smoking and alcohol. Nicotine and alcohol harden the blood vessels and raise the risk of blood clots. Stress and insomnia. These elevate cortisol hormone levels, which constrict blood vessels and cause sudden spikes in blood pressure. Warning signs that a heart attack or stroke may be coming back. Chest pain spreading to the shoulders or down the arms. Shortness of breath, cold sweats, dizziness, facial drooping, numbness on one side of the face or limbs, slurred speech or inability to speak. Just a few minutes of delay, and the brain and heart may suffer damage that cannot be reversed. Foods that fast-track your death. The terrifying truth behind everyday meals that lead to heart attacks. Have you ever thought, a simple sausage for breakfast, a pack of instant noodles late at night, or a bubble tea overloaded with toppings after work might actually be the silent pieces pushing you closer to a heart attack or stroke? It may sound exaggerated, but it is a harsh reality, backed by countless scientific studies and global health statistics. First off, Too much salt, too little fiber. A habit of eating salty foods like dried fish, instant noodles, canned goods, or pickled vegetables can send your blood pressure soaring, damaging your blood vessel walls and significantly increasing the risk of a brain hemorrhage or heart attack. Meanwhile, a diet low in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains leads to a fiber deficiency, a key factor in cleansing the arteries and reducing cholesterol levels. Second, bad fats, hiding in your favorite foods. Every time you enjoy fried chicken, French fries, or sausages, your body takes in large amounts of trans fats, what the World Health Organization calls a silent killer, because they raise bad cholesterol, LDL, lower good cholesterol, HDL, and accelerate arterial plaque buildup. Third, sugar, the sweet assassin. Bubble tea, cakes, and sugary sodas are packed with fructose and high fructose corn syrup, ingredients known to inflame blood vessels, increase insulin resistance, and contribute to dangerous blood clots. Studies have shown that consuming more than 25 grams of sugar per day, which is about 6 teaspoons, can double your risk of heart disease. Fourth, eating during the body's danger hours. Eating dinner after 8 o'clock p.m., especially heavy meals like hot pot, barbecue, spicy noodles, or drinking alcohol, forces the heart to overwork during nighttime, a time when it should be resting. This explains why many strokes and heart attacks happen around midnight or early in the morning. Internal health risks that make it worse. High blood pressure silently destroys blood vessels from within. High blood fat creates plaque inside the arteries. Diabetes damages small blood vessels, increasing clot risk. Chronic stress causes rapid heart rate and sudden spikes in blood pressure. External lifestyle risks. Smoking and heavy drinking. Lack of physical activity increases the likelihood of clot formation. Staying up late and long-term stress. Here are the top 6 foods that cause heart attacks and strokes. Stay away immediately. 1. Processed red meats, sausages, cured pork, bacon. High in nitrites, salt, and saturated fats, all of which increase arterial plaque. 2. Deep-fried foods, fried chicken, French fries, loaded with trans fats, extremely toxic to your heart. 3. Refined sugar, candies, desserts, carbonated soft drinks. Disrupt insulin function, increase blood fat, and cause inflammation of blood vessels. 4. Animal organs, liver, intestines, heart, contain large amounts of bad cholesterol. 5. Instant noodles and fast food, high in sodium and preservatives, leading to high blood pressure. 6. Alcohol and stimulants, cause irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, and sudden vessel rupture. The suicidal habits we still think are normal. Major causes of heart attacks and strokes. 1. Sitting too much, moving too little. 8 hours. Sitting at a desk, 3 more glued to your phone, and 0 minutes of exercise. When your body does not move, blood circulation slows down, cholesterol builds up, and blood vessels gradually wear out. This is a one-way ticket to a heart attack. 2. Stress, the silent killer. Stress raises cortisol levels, a hormone that causes blood vessels to constrict and blood pressure to rise. It also makes your blood thicker and more likely to clot. Every moment of stress, if not released, adds another brick to the wall of stroke risk in your future. 3. Chronic sleep deprivation, staying up late every night. When you do not get enough sleep, your sympathetic nervous system goes into constant alert mode. Your heart beats faster, your vessels tighten, and over time, both your heart and brain begin to suffer serious damage. What to do during a heart attack? Act fast to save a life. Heart attacks are no longer just an illness of the elderly. They can strike anyone, and without immediate action, a person can die within just a few minutes. When a heart attack hits, what should you do right away? Recognize the emergency symptoms. Immediately. Chest pain that feels like pressure, squeezing, or heaviness, often spreading to the left shoulder, arm, jaw, or back. Shortness of breath, cold sweat, nausea, dizziness, fainting, and an overwhelming sense of doom, like you are about to die. Rapid or irregular heartbeat. Call emergency services. Right away, dial 911. Do not drive yourself to the hospital. If you lose consciousness while driving, the consequences could be deadly. If you have aspirin, between 81 to 325 milligrams, chew one tablet immediately. This helps prevent blood platelets from clumping and temporarily thins the blood. Sit in a semi-reclined position, stay as still and calm as possible. Avoid movement and do not panic. Important, do not try home remedies. Do not rely on traditional methods like rubbing, pressing pressure points, or drinking orange juice. These can cause you to miss the golden window for survival. After a heart attack, long-term solutions to prevent a relapse. 1. Take your prescribed medications exactly as directed by your doctor. 2. Make healthy changes to your diet. 3. Exercise regularly in a safe and controlled manner. 4. Manage your emotions and reduce stress. 5. Get regular heart checkups. Do not just survive, live well. If you do not make a change, that biological time bomb inside you could explode again. And next time, you might not get a second chance. Always remember, protecting your heart does not begin in the hospital. It begins in your kitchen, your sneakers, and your bedtime routine. A heart attack. It is not just chest pain. It is your body crying out after years of neglect. It is the result of all those salty meals we once thought were harmless. The sleepless nights when we believed pushing ourselves just a little more would be fine. Every cigarette, every glass of beer, every time we ignored that fleeting fatigue and skipped checking our blood pressure. And then one day, the heart simply cannot take it anymore. It stops beating without any warning. According to medical studies, every 40 seconds, someone in the world suffers a heart attack, and millions lose their loved ones simply because they did not know what to do, or because they reacted just 5 minutes too late. My sincere advice to you: if you have ever witnessed someone collapse right in front of you, you will understand. Some of the deepest pain does not come from the illness itself. It comes from the regret of not making a change sooner. Start loving yourself while you still can. Eat a little less so you can live a little longer. Go to bed an hour earlier so your heart can get the rest it needs. Walk a few laps each day instead of sitting and complaining about how tired you feel. And do not wait until your hands are stiff and your breath is fading. To finally think of the words, "if only." Live as if every heartbeat is a gift, because it truly is. If you found this video helpful, do not hesitate to share it. You might save a life just by hitting that send button. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in life.